Okay, so treehouse project. You know, I just love when it's like 90 degrees outside. That's the right time to work on a treehouse. But anyway, I digress. So I really was intimidated by cutting stair stringers. I don't know why. It's just some things I think I'm gonna have trouble with, so I just avoid it. But this time I looked around. I'll see if I can find the video I found that kind of explained how to do this. But man, it's really easy. So you made this little jig basically out of a piece of scrap wood, and basically what you did was you got your rise. So once you know the rise and run, and you can go to a stair calculator online and figure this out, but you got your rise and you got your run. So you go ahead and cut that out. So I think my rise is like 7 inches, and then my run is 10.5 this way. So I cut out basically this triangle, which is the rise and the run, and then I went ahead and attached it to like a little guide board. And then if you know how many steps you're gonna have, which you can get a calculator to do that. I needed 11. So I just went in and started up here. I knew that I needed my 7 inches right here, right? So once I had that, I knew that's where I was going to start. And so then I just put that in there and drew a line. And then I set it up at the next one and drew the line. And then at the next one and drew a line. And I just kept going until I got all the way to the bottom. And once I got to the bottom, you know, I knew that was the 11th step. So I went ahead and drew the line here, right? And then pretty much just you can cut straight across. So you can get one of these tools here, a level with a straight edge or a piece of wood, and went straight across. But here's the thing. The thickness of the boards that I'm putting on these steps is 1 inch. So for that bottom step, I wanted to take 1 inch off of that to make up for the floor basically of where this is going to be, because I have to take that depth into consideration as well. So then at that point, it's just a matter of cutting these with a circular saw, but don't cut it all the way. If you try to take your circular saw and cut all the way into here, you're going to end up cutting too far, and it's going to weaken the step. So, or the stringer actually. So what you do is you cut with your circular saw. I don't know if you can see in there, but and I'm sorry, I'm sweating profusely, so my bad. You cut until the edge of your blade meets right there, right? But if you can see down in there, it's not all the way through. So let me tip this over and you can see. So see how it's not all the way through? It's because that blade is round, okay? So what we'll do is we'll take, here's where I have to be a little embarrassed. I can't use a jigsaw to save my life. I just can't. I broke my first one, had someone give me another one, and I just suck at using a jigsaw. I can't help it. I end up doing weird stuff like this. You know, it's rounded, it doesn't look right. So so what I did for the rest of these, see, I've already cut this one out. I just used Old Faithful here, a handsaw. You're only cutting like the last, you know, ½ inch, and it just works better for me. So that's what I'm doing. So it goes from this to this to this. All right. Cool. Okay, Jack is going to finish off this cut, just like I was showing before. I cut with the handsaw, or I guess not really handsaw, circular saw. Thank you. I'm really hot and not thinking as great as I'd like. Hey, Jack, let the saw do the work. Just go up and down. You don't have to press so hard. Just go straight up and down with it. Use your other hand. There you go. Okay, straight up and down, straight up and down. Here, let me show you. Remember, straight up and down. Oh, it is tight. Straight up and down. And so you want the blade to be like straight up and down, because if it's like this, or if it's like this, you're gonna make that too deep of a cut, so it's gotta be straight. Cool?
Get your parents' permission to do this.
Well, yeah.
Do not do this without
yeah.
supervision.
Yeah, that's right.
You need a parent to do this.
Okay,
Or else bad things might
keep
happen.
going.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, tree out now. Okay, let's go the other direction.
Yeah.
Boing.
Yeah.
All
All right,
So,
let's come do the other direction now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Got to put the teeth where you want it to cut. Straight up and down. Yeah, put your hand, maybe put your hand a little bit further. There you go. And straight up and down.
Careful where you put your hand.
Yeah. It's tough. Try to get that saw blade just straight up and down.
I think it might be better if I come over
Sure,
here.
yeah, try it.
Downsies, up and downsies.
I think there's like a Japanese handsaw that's like might be a little bit easier to use on this. I don't have one though. I'll have to get one. I think that's what they're called. Straight up and down, buddy.
Japanese.
It's trying. Oh, watch out. Here it goes.
Jack, take this.
You got it.
Oh, man, but the corner's messed up.
Yeah,
too.
that's okay. Let's see it. Let's see the corner. Here, let me see the corner. That's not bad. So what you'll do is just clean up the corner. Yeah?
Yeah.
Pulling up the corner.
Okay. All right. Cool.
See, you're just
That's how it works. Just over and over and over. Try here.
I don't really like this location right now because it's right next to our trash can.
Oh. And trash kind of stinks. Try to get the blade straight up and down, okay?
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness.
Help me.
Oh, crud.
I've been trapped in this awful prison.
You're doing good.
This is tall and my wrist is legit hurting.
We could probably use smaller saws, but this is just the one that I have. Keep it going, Mo. You're doing it.
You want me to help?
Don't make fun of me if I have tiny muscles. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's fine. It's just learning. Yeah.
Besides, we've never used these kind of tools before.
My arm hurts.
Besides, they're just kids.
Oh,
Surviving.
I don't think you should ever use the phrase "we're just kids" because that makes it almost sound like you're not capable. But
I mean,
even
yeah,
as
we can
kids,
do many things.
you're capable of a whole lot of stuff. You know?
Voice can
Yeah.
be really
Don't underestimate your power and your capability.
You have a voice. You have a voice and you can use your voice.
That's right. All right, we're gonna let Mo keep working on this.
Help.
I'm helping you. All right, Luke.
Yes.
So, what did we do today? Oh God, I can't even breathe. I'm so hot. It's 90 degrees. And what did you say I smell like?
His gym bag.
Yeah, I smell like my gym bag. So, it's been great.
We took down the old thing that we had.
Yeah, we had like a ramp.
And it was not good.
No.
It was super steep. And
So then I cut these,
yep.
and then you came and helped me put them up, right?
Yep.
Yep. So what's interesting about this whole thing is we put it. It's hard to tell. Maybe you can tell like this. Putting stairs up on something that's that's flat, it's a little easier to figure out the math. But when you're putting stairs on an angle on a hill, it's a lot harder. So what we ended up doing was digging down a little bit. There was actually a tree a long time ago that we cut. I was actually able to use the base of that tree to put one of the stringers. Yeah, we're getting attacked by bees over here. And then we dug out to put this little concrete in, blocks. And then we started fastening these to the treehouse. So what you'll see, I know, bees are killing me. We put one of these fasteners. These are Simpson strong tie. Oh my gosh, it's the bees.
It's all over you.
Okay. Off by murder hornets. I was just gonna kind of quickly show you what we used for brackets. So we've got this bracket over here. I haven't quite finished nailing it in, but it's about to go. And then we got this different type of bracket in the center. And then since this is kind of a long run, it's 11 steps, I'm gonna do a technique called a strong back, and it's basically creating like an I-beam of sorts that sits behind the stringer. So it'll go like this, and it creates kind of like this inverted I-beam. We'll attach that. And then if I need to, I can install a support in the middle of these steps. I'm just gonna, I'll wait and see how they do, and then we'll go from there. All right, getting the steps on. All right, you can see we've got basically 10.5 inches, so for the treads, so that'll fit 2 treads, 2 5 1/4 boards or deck boards. And then these we cut, it's the same length, and that will fill in all these gaps, right? So the way that a 10.5 inch tread works with these deck boards, you've got just enough of the overhang to put that in there, and it's a perfect fit. Just perfect. So, working on this, got a few more to go. Luke, doing a good job.
Yes.